It's a beautiful day to be a Raider, draped in the silver and black. I represent the shield. I represent the swords. It's that time of night again, Raider Nation. And you come back. Why? Because you know it's time. It's time to bring them.
What's up, Raider Nation? I am the Commish, coming to you live from Hardcore Challenge Live Studios. Deep behind the enemy line. This is Raider Reaction. Happy Monday, Raider Nation. What's up? Thank you for joining me again. Same time, channel's a little screwy. Always, without fail, always know Raider Reaction is always being aired live right here on the Raider Reaction page, regardless. So know that. So, Oakland Raider football page is having some issues because they're having Facebook issues because, we all know Facebook sucks in general. So, but it is the platform in which gets the Raider Reaction onto some people's page. But, so, Raider Reaction, it's going to be the pilot for it, at least till Oakland Raiders football gets going, and it'll be shared everywhere else. What's up, NorCal? What's up, Wesley? What's up, Brian? Florida Raider Nation in the house. What's up? What's up, what's up? Season is kicking off. What's up, Terry? What's up, Jukebox? What's up, Brian? What's up, Michael? What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me. Again, it is Monday, and man, we've got some serious news. We've got actual football news. Prime, your camera is not up. We got some actual football news to dig into. So, gotta love that. Gotta love that. There's actual real stuff to talk about. We've got real players on the field. We've got stuff going on. So yes, as we do every Monday and every Wednesday on Raider Reaction, we drop back deep in the pocket and let it fly league-wide. We're going to touch on all the hot league topics. Prime, your camera is not, you have no camera icon, so I cannot add you. I don't know if your camera's off, something. So, having some technical difficulties with getting Prime in here. So, it will be Prime and the Commish in one facet or another. Shortly. Having a bit of a technical difficulties here. Hold on. He's coming. He's having issues. Alright. He'll be there in a second. Alright, as we're waiting for Prime to catch up with the rest of us. So apparently he's a little behind today. So, let's get started with probably the biggest news that was thus far breaking today over the weekend as it transpired. As we seen Tannehill go down awkwardly on a, which wasn't a terrible, it wasn't a nasty play. Just, your average football play. Wasn't anything extravagant. Unfortunately, the franchise quarterback, who they just signed a very hefty contract with, is now out for the season. So, that left Eddie. Before I move on to this topic, sorry about the little technical difficulties there at the beginning, but joining the show, as he does every Monday and Wednesday, it would not be Ghost of the Post. if Prime did not join us. Prime is the Raider Reaction resident sports guru. He has been a ring announcer for pro MMA and boxing, PA announcer for professional soccer, play-by-play in color for college basketball and college football. And again, he joins us finally to break down all of the league news. What's up, Prime?
What's going on, Commish? Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Oh, well. Yeah. Facebook's been screwy.
I really don't.
The whole Oakland Raiders Facebook page is down right now. It's been down all day, so it's just like gone. So we're on other methods and means. I'm on my own page, and it's shared, and so share it up tonight, because we don't have the normal big audience. So
Please. So yeah, there's a lot of good news, or a lot of news in the NFL now.
Yeah.
Finally, we're getting to some good stuff. Yeah, I still got my work shirt on. I don't want to talk about it.
He's looking very dapper tonight. So, well, let's start with the
Shut up.
story.
Okay.
Tannehill goes down, and you bring in the biggest limp dick quarterback there is out there in Jay Cutler. You could have brought in anybody besides Jay Cutler, and he's an upgrade in my opinion. Jay Cutler is basically the big contract probably talked Jay Cutler into playing. That's basically what I think happened. Or he wouldn't have played. And do you want that starting your football team? The guy that's just there because he got a big check?
No, I don't think it's just the money that brought Jay Cutler in. I mean, the last time he had anywhere near a decent season, he was with the coach there, Adam Gates, and that combination again, they're thinking could bring back some like 2015 Jay Cutler, as opposed to like sad face Jay Cutler, you know.
Sad face on the exercise bike, Jay Cutler. Watching his team die in the playoffs as he rides his exercise bike. You heartless, gutless. I'm not a fan of Jay Cutler. And the fact he's going to make $10 to $13 million this year. And he's basically...
Yeah, it's like $3 million in incentives.
Yeah.
It's $3 million. Yeah. And he could get him. Because, I mean, think about it, though. Jay Cutler, of all of the quarterback options right now, in free agents, guys that are walking the street right now, Jay Cutler might have the best arm out of all of them. Arm.
He may have the best arm.
Attitude.
But
not
that
talking about
arm is
personality.
attached to a heartless body. He has no heart.
You know, heart only gets you so far anyway.
Or the lion, or whatever.
Arm talent. Talent is the optimum word.
Character didn't have the heart. That's who he is. Is it the Cowardly Lion?
Nah.
That's Jay Cutler.
No, don't get me started, actually. I think Kaepernick would have been a better fit. Kaepernick is more like Ryan Tannehill, except maybe a hair better.
What's up, Glenn? Yes, I agree. I thought they should have signed Kaepernick, man. Kaepernick's a much closer prototype to Tannehill than freaking Cutler. I agree.
Yeah. No, I think there's a conspiracy right now in the NFL where the owners have all gotten together and decided that they value dog murderers, batterers, if you will, murderers.
You can beat your women. You can beat your
drug
kids.
Dealers and abusers.
You can kill
They value
dogs.
that. They value that stuff.
Don't kneel down. Don't take a knee. Don't take a knee. I guess. See, I don't get it.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
go
I
out and kill a
dig
bunch
into
of
that.
dogs, Colin Kaepernick.
What's up, Dorothy?
Yeah, go out and hire a hitman to kill your girlfriend, Colin Kaepernick. By the way, and before you have her killed, why don't you throw her on the bed with a bunch of guns? All right, so she gets all bruised up because of the cold gunmetal. All right, yeah. All
Yeah,
these
he was
guys get to
okay.
play in the NFL. Colin Kaepernick kneeled because black people got shot by cops and they were unarmed, and that's not really right. And yeah, so I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't either. He had crappy seasons. There's no doubt about that. He had crappy seasons. He was a backup quarterback when he decided to protest, which his timing probably wasn't the best. Your voice would be a little better if you were the starter. And it just, but the bottom line is, you cannot dispute the fact that there are less talented quarterbacks getting signed than Colin Kaepernick. There just are. And you can't dispute that fact. It's right. There are less talented guys getting. So why is he not getting signed?
Yeah.
So you've got to look beyond that. There's obviously a reason. So it's got to be his protest. So what? All right. Let's move on from that guy. So, sticking with the Dolphins.
There's some serious struggling here technically.
Oh, there you go. What happened? We got freezing? I love the looks on your face when it pauses, though. What the hell's going on, Facebook? Come on. What's up? Hold on, we're having technical issues. Apologize. Prime, are you there? We need those jumper things.
I'm here.
Okay, there you are. You're back. All right. So sticking with the Dolphins, Jarvis Landry is also in trouble.
Hold on.
He's under investigation. Facebook cops. Maybe it is. It's the Facebook police. All right. So back to Jarvis Landry. He's still under investigation. He's still under investigation. So that's just causing even more trouble with the fish. So that leads me, Mo, you're following my line of thought here. When you're looking at the AFC East, there's no competition basically, and there hasn't been any competition for the Patriots for seasons and seasons. Last season, it looked like maybe the Dolphins with Tannehill were going to be the team that finally challenged them and gave them some competition. Because it's not going to be the Bills. The Bills unloaded, and they overhauled the coaching staff. It's not going to be the Jets. They unloaded freaking everything, and they just gave up. They tapped out for 2017. They just want to pick. And then the Dolphins end up with Jay Cutler. Jarvis Landry's in all kinds of trouble, and they apparently got no trust in Moore. That's why they went with Tannehill, Mo. They were done with Moore. They've seen Moore.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to think that the Patriots are going out of their way to somehow make every other team in their division horrible. I mean, that's kind of, I don't know, that might just be the luck of the draw. Now, granted, they're doing everything they can do to win in Gillette Stadium and all that stuff. Yeah. I mean, I think I've changed my view on Tom Brady. He is not the GOAT. He's the loat. That's what he is. He's the luckiest of all time.
He is. He's in the worst division ever.
He's in the worst division, absolutely. The Bills haven't done jack since '94. The Jets had one season, maybe it was 2 seasons with Rob Ryan there. They had Sanchez at the quarterback, and they made it to the playoffs. And AFC champion or NFC championship, no AFC championship, almost 2 years in a row, I think. And then the butt fumble happened, and they've never recovered.
Long live the butt fumble! Long live the butt
fumble! The butt fumble happened, and they went into a black hole.
Bloopers of all time.
No pun intended.
Long live
no
the
pun
fumble.
But anyway, so yeah. So here now we have the Dolphins? Dolphins never even recovered from Dan Marino. They've been trash ever since like 89 or something like that.
Yeah, I can't believe the season is already starting to unfold for them. And they have 6 wins. Do you see Jay Cutler beating the Patriots? I mean, seriously.
No.
The Jets are going to get walked. The Jets are going to be
the only thing that could.
The Jets are going to be you're going to need a crime tape for the Jets games when they play the Patriots, both of them. And the Bills are going to be bad too. That's 6 wins.
Unless Tom Brady gets hurt. If Tom Brady gets hurt, they can't. I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo can't come in there like Matt Moore was it?
Yeah.
Who was a quarterback for the Patriots? He came in, had the Castle. And he had the season there where they won like 11 games and didn't make the playoffs. It was weird. But unless Tom Brady gets hurt, I don't even know. There's nothing's going to change for a while. Tom's going to play to the
We got that coming up. We'll get to that. It's
Dolphins are terrible. Landry's all investigated.
Yep.
Was it Landry that's being investigated right now?
Jarvis Landry. It's for a team that was supposed to be a big playoff possibility, they went down the toilet right out of the gate. Like another team,
real fast.
That was another quarterback situation, and another team in the AFC that's possibly look at their season go down the toilet quick too, is the Colts, with Andrew Luck being out possibly the first 6 weeks of the season. They're looking at, Tolson being the starter, possibly.
Who?
Exactly. Exactly my point. Tolson.
I think we got it. I think we have the show under wraps now, at least for a second.
Yeah.
We've been going strong for a minute. So if you're just tuning in, this is the Ghost to the Post with Prime and the Commish.
Prime.
Yeah.
Commish.
Yeah, Prime.
Sorry about this.
Trying to get it going over here.
There, but thank you for hanging with me.
I know.
Now I don't know what's. Facebook has been screwy for a few days now, so I don't know what the deal is.
Facebook doesn't like me.
I guess.
You have a great smile for radio.
Everybody else, it's just your feed every time, so I don't know what. Must be. It's the corn.
I don't know either.
The corn, bro.
I don't know.
But with luck down, man, that's rough. That's rough.
Yeah, Andrew Luck is probably the biggest bust now in the NFL. I mean, he's not like Jamarcus Russell or anything like that. I mean, because he's still in the league.
Yeah,
but as he was touted as the prototype, the prototypical quarterback for years and years to come, and Andrew Luck his shoulder, he's all beat up. His neck beard's beat up.
He's busted due to circumstances, though, because his team has not helped him at all. Crappy line.
They put Jack in. Reggie Wayne doesn't walk down those halls anymore. All right? They got, what's his face, TJ or something like that? Man, I tell you what.
There's
the team
no more
the
Marvin
Colts
Harrison. There's no more Reggie Wayne. There's no, Joseph Adai. There's no
Joseph Adai.
It's none of those guys anymore.
Yeah.
Those guys are all gone.
Yeah.
Dallas Clark.
Yeah.
All those guys are gone. Now you got nobody. T.Y. Hilton.
Yeah. T.Y. Hilton, thank you.
T something.
And T.Y. Hilton's okay.
He's all right.
He'd be a great number 2.
He's got no line,
Pierre
man.
Gaston was a punk
That's why
anyway.
he's got a busted
He went to
shoulder.
Washington and did terrible there.
That's
Huh?
why he's got a busted shoulder. He's got no line in front of him. He hadn't had a line.
Yeah. They haven't put anyone around him. Their coach had cancer. He beat it, but he had it.
It's the only thing.
No Bob Sanders.
It's the only thing he beat. Bob Sanders
Yeah, right?
from the University of
Yeah. Iowa. You could have said the same thing for Dallas Clark, too.
But it was cooler for Bob Sanders. Because I actually liked
Yeah.
I hated Dallas Clark.
You hated Dallas Clark? You know,
I
I hated Tim Dwight.
I
Remember
just
him?
didn't like those guys. Well, sticking with our theme here of busted ass quarterbacks. Let's roll
Andrew
on
Luck's
to
garbage
Denver
anyway.
To Joe Flacco with positive for a slow return is the quote for Joe Flacco's return. Positive for a slow return. What the hell kind of prognosis
What's that even
is that?
mean? Positive for a slow return? So I can assure you, this will take time.
Yes.
Is that your professional opinion? Is that how it comes now? It's like,
I guess.
I can tell you,
That's
time will need to pass in order for the quarterback to come back from this. What?
you know.
No,
As
no.
crazy as that sounds for Popeye to say that, as crazy as that sounds, man, another quarterback or two, and how long before you start hearing that name? I mean, realistically, how long? If another big name or two went down before you started hearing Romo getting whispered.
You think Tony Romo?
I mean,
No.
Cutler just retired and went to the booth. Cutler just retired and went to the booth, and he's out already.
But Romo had options before he retired, even if he didn't stay with Dallas.
Not really.
He could have easily gone to Denver. He could have easily gone to
But
Houston.
neither one of them ended up taking him for one reason or another, and that was only his really two options. So what if now it's another team? Say the Giants. Say Eli Manning goes down, and they're like,
Dude,
interesting. Division rival.
Eli Manning.
I don't know. I'm just throwing.
When was the last time
hypothetical
Eli Manning missed a game?
What? Never.
Eli-
So they'd be in panic mode. Be like, damn, I'm just throwing it out there, hypothetically.
Best job in the world is Eli Manning's backup.
What the hell's yeah? So,
Heck yeah. I'll hold that clipboard. Oh, it's a tablet. I just dated myself.
They're another team, the Ravens, that are sitting there coming into the season possibly with no starting quarterback with Flacco out. Mallet has.
And they picked up a guy from the Arena
I know,
League.
because Mallet has looked like garbage. He's looked like hot garbage.
Ryan Mallet?
Yes.
University of what?
I
Alabama?
don't know.
You don't take an Alabama quarterback.
No.
You take every other position, but you never draft a quarterback out of Alabama.
True. This is true. Name me one. I don't know. I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Well, they suck. Why do I have to remember the guys that suck?
Exactly. That's my thought about minor league football. Thank you. You summed it all up in one sentence. Why do I have to remember the guys that suck? What? That just summed up minor league football to me in one sentence.
Where'd Mallet go? Is he Arkansas?
I don't know. Where is he from? We need a fact check. Raider reaction.
We need a fact checker. Where'd Ryan Mallet go to school? Is it Arkansas? I thought it was in the SEC.
We need a fact check. We need to
I thought
know
it was in
where
the
Ryan
SEC.
Mallet went to college.
Arkansas?
Hold on.
Yeah, he's going to end up going into, like, Washington. But whatever.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Google. Come on, y'all. Arkansas. Thank you, Jukebox.
Yeah, all right, thank you. I thought, all right.
The snake. But I mean, like recent, Glenn. I was thinking like a recent quarterback. Obviously, the snake. I mean, come on now. But I was thinking like a recent, because there hasn't been anybody in their recent style of offense that they've got going. They just don't build quarterbacks there. But
No.
Not with the current style of offense they run there.
You want a defensive lineman or a linebacker or a cornerback or any other position, really, especially on defense.
Community college. So,
Hey, I got a degree from Palookaville Community College. No, I didn't. Just kidding.
sticking with the busted quarterback theme, Cam Newton. He came out. He threw for 4 days. And they shelved him again. So, same thing. Without Cam Newton, there is no Carolina Panthers. Who are they looking at? Is Kenny Anderson still the backup?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I don't think they drafted anybody.
Anderson. Good God, I went back in time.
Derek Anderson, Kenny Anderson.
Kenny Anderson's the old quarterback for the Bengals. Like eons. Way back in time.
Yeah. No, so with Cam Newton, though, what video I did see of Cam Newton, he kind of looked like Cam usually does. You know, he was playing around. He was having fun, big old smile on his face. They said the biggest thing about it was he didn't have any timing with his wide receivers, or with his receivers in general. The timing was all off. So the fact that he has thrown this season makes me not worry so much. Yeah, he just had surgery on it, and then he hadn't done anything except for like lift some weights and rehab for a few days. Of course it's going to be sore. But he is the franchise, so that's why they put him on the shelf. Like,
I agree. They're probably just being safe and precautious with him, which they should be. What's up, Adam?
A little.
Which they should be. And yeah, I mean it's probably it, but you never know, man. When your number one guy ain't out there because he's hurt of any kind, you got to be concerned. Got to be concerned.
Yeah.
So,
which brings me to this one fantasy tidbit. I have rolled with Cam Newton for years now in my fantasy league.
Yeah, he's solid.
And last year sucked. It was his worst year ever in a long time with last year. Oh, my gosh. So I'm glad I don't have to go on with him. His shoulder's hurt. He might be done.
Yeah.
If you draft him in your league, I wouldn't draft him before the 5th round, 6th round, maybe 7th.
Cam would be late for me. Yeah, I don't have a lot of faith in Cam being a big fantasy guy this year either. I think he's going to be a little on the weak side. I don't see him being strong either.
He was last year, and I still got to the Super Bowl.
You did, but you lost. So
I know.
But still.
I'm like the Falcons.
Yeah. Oh. No, yours was pretty much beaten from the start. It wasn't like the Falcons. You didn't have the lead.
A.J. McCarron was a good quarterback? Whatever. Show me something that says A.J. McCarron was a good quarterback.
In college,
show me some.
We don't care what he does in minor league football. Minor league football means nothing to me until them boys get a combine number and get signed. I don't care what they did in college.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean nothing to me. Until then, they're just a backup quarterback. It's minor league football. I don't care what you did in minor league football. Until you get a, that's like summed up prime. I don't need to remember all the stuff about the guys who suck.
I don't care what you did in college.
To me, you suck. So it is what it is. You didn't have enough to make it. It's minor league. It's like minor league baseball. It's like farm team. You don't get paid until you make it to the dance. So.
You kind of get paid. Kind of.
Depending on which school you go to.
Tuition and handshakes.
If you go to Auburn, you get paid. If you go to SMU, you get paid. You know.
You go to USC, you get paid.
USC, you'll get paid. Bama, you'll get paid. Oh yeah. There's plenty of money in college football. Those kids should get paid.
Professional
That's
college
a whole
football.
different topic. I won't even touch on that. Those kids should get paid. I'm telling you. It's such a crooked college football. Such a crooked.
Oh, it's the worst run organization in the United States.
It's what?
Worse than our federal government right now. It's the NCAA.
So crooked, man. And it's so much. It generates so much money. So much money.
Yep, you get paid at Ohio State. Those Buckeyes ought to be little dollar signs.
All right. Well, let's send this one into the silver and black land here a little bit, because this is a top story in the league. Donald Penn, left tackle for the Raiders, still holding out. Supposedly, the news is coming out that now they're saying he has been saying for a while now that he wanted a new contract, long before some of these other guys got signed. So apparently he'd been the squeaky wheel for a minute. So it just wasn't like he just dropped this right before training camp, that it just finally came out right before training camp is what happened. So
right.
Apparently he'd been asked.
There's always one. Yeah, it's always a bummer when, a real staple of your team, the left tackle, is holding out, I mean, everything stops and starts with the interior line. Man. But you figure left tackle for the Raiders, he's going to come along. He's going to get his money, and he's going to play. Right now, if you're holding out over a few dollars to not be part of just saying potentially what could be, yeah. He might just be a punk.
He's going to get paid. If he comes in and has half the season that he had last year, when he's done at the end of this year, he's going to get paid. So I think he should be.
I hope he wasn't the one who got beat.
If he wants to discuss money, I think he should be discussing it while he's there, because he's under contract. So I think he should be there. And it kind of sounds like that's the way Reggie McKenzie feels as well, because he keeps saying, he wants him at camp. He'd like to talk to him, but he wants him at camp. Everybody says they want him back. I mean, there's nobody that doesn't want him back. He's going to get his money. I think he gets signed before Saturday. That's my prediction. I think they'll sign him before the first preseason game on Saturday.
There you go. No one has better inside information than that, my friends. The Commish is on point when it comes to anything silver and black, if you didn't know. If you don't know, now you know.
Sometimes.
Anyway.
We'll see. I try to be the prognosticator, but the way Reggie has handled things this offseason has been very methodical. He's handled every hurdle very methodically, and I got a feeling they're going to take care of this one too. They know just time's kicking. They don't want to send DC out there in game time activity for the full third game dress rehearsal without a couple weeks of Donald Penn at camp. They're not going to do that. No way. I don't see it happening. It's no way. No way. He will get signed. So, all right. Let's jump off.
Left tackles need love too. Left tackles need love too.
Yes, they do. Hell, he'll get his money. I just don't like the way he's going about it. Let's jump off over into the land of suspensions and injuries. Because, that's always good times in the off season. As long as it's not our team. We're good about that.
Is it the off season? Who got arrested?
Yes. So we've got Falcons cornerback Jalen Collins. Suspended again, second year in a row. This time he's popped for 10 games for PEDs again.
Yeah. Been mainlining Gatorade and
third-year corner,
Red Bull.
And he's spent the majority of his time suspended. That's not good. Not good. Not good.
Yeah, I mean, a repeat offender, he's in trouble, and I think if he gets caught one more time, he's out forever. So
yeah, because they don't mess around if you keep doing it now. They will give you an indefinite suspension, and that's pretty much what guys like Alden Smith have. Go ask him how the indefinite suspension's working out for him. So yeah, you get that, and it ain't easy to get back in. So. He's staring that indefinite in the face.
Lay off the supplements. Lay off the supplements. Don't get shot. You will get caught.
I guess if that's what it takes for you to have to be in the league, I guess. That's what that means. Maybe he can't do.
They test for that stuff. They test for PEDs all throughout the year. Okay. But when it comes to, street drugs, you know, like marijuana or cocaine or something like that, you know what? How many times they test in a year? Once. Once.
Yeah.
You just
Do
gotta
you
lay off the
pop for
stuff
smoking? You're a damn fool. Damn fool.
because they only test you once, unless you give them reason to
Damn
test you.
fool.
If you give them reason to test you, then yeah, they'll make you pee in a cup or whatever, and they'll watch, you know. But if you don't give them a reason to cut you, you can go out do whatever on a Tuesday night because you work in the NFL. Yeah. Anyway, they test for street drug once. They test for PEDs all the damn time, randomly. All right, guys, drop them. Let's see what we got. Who's taking what supplement? Who's
they're more concerned
taking
about
shots?
that
Who's
than they are
getting it?
anything. Because they've got such a spotlight on them for that. Because they've been
Yeah.
dirty in the past. So now they've got a spotlight on them for that. So yeah, they're after that. They're supposed to, the talk has been, they're going to start lowering the testing for marijuana and possibly not even start testing for it within the next couple of years. So we'll see about that.
Yeah, they're thinking about, they're rewriting the legislation on the,
Well, the thing
Mary
is
Jane.
because of, it's a lot of because of the pain management and a lot to do with the CTE and what have you, that there's a lot of studies coming out that that's a positive thing for that. So anything that they do to help steer spotlight away from the CTE issue and concussion issue, the NFL will do. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, all right. Sticking with...
I'm not sure that's a good thing, Chris. Are you saying you piss fire? All right.
Melt that cup. It's like mine's nuclear. It's glowing.
So yeah.
I don't know if that's good or if you should be going to the doctor. Should we call for like help? I don't know if that's a good thing. So sticking with the suspension and the injuries, we'll stay with the suspensions for one more here. Zeke.
Knucklehead.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh.
It's a little warm on the talk about him possibly getting a suspension. Little warm on the talk.
I've heard 1 game. I've heard 2 games. I've heard 6 games. What?
I don't think so.
Now, I predicted a sophomore slump, but I thought it would be on the field.
I know. I thought I'd see maybe 1 or 2. I think the 6 is insanity. But that's a little too much. But the Cowboys themselves, did you see as a team, the Cowboys are getting fined as a team for having...
Because they got knuckleheads.
As a team, it's bad. That's bad.
That's just terrible. Knuckleheads.
It's terrible.
All right, I'll quit trying to channel Charles Barkley. My bad.
That's all right. You can channel work. Charles is awesome. So,
out of Auburn. Yeah, man. So Zeke gets suspended. The Cowboys are sunk, man. They got nothing but bums. Their backup running backs are jokes. I mean, they're going to, you got your diehards that'll tell you that their third stringer should get more time.
Morris. Prime.
Alfred Morris?
And Darren McFadden. They got DMC and Alfred Morris.
Wow. Wow. It's like they went to the old folks home and got themselves a couple of running backs.
Shopping at the flea market.
Yeah, like they went shopping at they got, Alfred Morris. I mean, there were a couple of years when he was in Washington where he was just the running back to have. He never had any super outstanding, awesome game, not like 150 yards and 4 touchdowns, but he always had a good game all the time, consistently. Alfred Morris was that guy for a minute.
McFadden, man, McFadden had these games, and then he'd get hurt, and he'd be out for 4. And then he'd come back, have a game or 2, and then he'd be out again. Man, he was my fantasy running back for a couple seasons, and he just did nothing but piss me off. I got his jersey. I tried to be a fan, but he just could never stay healthy. His fragile ass, man. God.
don't even get out till October or something like that.
His cuts are lethal. Still.
If you are just tuning in, we are Prime. I am Prime. He's the Commish. This is the Ghost of the Post. We go league-wide.
Let it fly.
Beep.
League-wide.
Yeah.
Every Monday and Wednesday. And on Wednesday, we turn it over to Prime. And he gives you the Prime Cut, little extra special nugget
Prime
every
Cut.
Wednesday on Ghost of the Post.
Mm-hmm.
So, and turf toe and hamstring and anything from the damn waist down, Popeye. You name it. The toe, hangnail, freaking McFadden had everything. Everything from the waist down. I swear to God. He had everything. All right, well, segueing into injuries. Julio Jones is easing his way back in after his offseason surgery. And the Falcons are not the Falcons if Julio Jones is not on that team. That is for damn sure. So they need that man back in a big way.
There is nothing that would lead me to believe that Julio Jones is not going to come back and be spectacular. Like, yeah, everything he did last year, he's going to do it again this year. Him and Matt Ryan they didn't suddenly get so old they can't do it. No, they're still right there in the prime of their athletic career. And you know what? I think it's going to be Matty Ice and Julio Jones for a good long time. Good long time. As long as they have some support, those boys are going to be rocking it over there in the dirty South.
Did you hear that story? Popeye mentioned it. Did you hear the story about his $150,000 earring he lost? He lost in the lake. He was like water skiing or something, and lost it.
Yeah, he was water skiing.
And he hires a scuba team to go find it.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't find it.
Yeah. You guys I told this story last week, didn't I?
Did you really?
Yeah.
It's
I even talked about, like, the ethical dilemma it would be to find a diamond earring at the bottom of the lake.
I even commented on it. My God. Oh.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, we're all a little slow, cumulatively.
I couldn't even get signed on. I couldn't even sign on. All it would tell me is that the video was going to start soon. I'm like, what do you mean it's going to start soon? I just saw it.
Oh, all right. Well, Jukebox remembered. See, at least somebody was paying attention around here. Hell, I wasn't even paying attention, apparently. I even discussed it and still forgot. What's that tell you? So, talk about got rid of him at the right time. Malcolm Smith. We get rid of him because the dude at linebacker couldn't cover anybody with a blanket anyway. So we get rid of the guy. And then he tears his pectoral, and he's out for the season. The Niners pick up our trash, and it's out.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be big for them.
Yeah.
But
done anything since he left.
you went all max headroom there. I don't know what happened. We lost feet again.
Oh, really?
Oh, there you go. He's back.
Oh, I didn't even notice. At least I didn't notice it this time.
That's all right. We missed whatever the hell you just had to say about Malcolm Smith. So,
For real?
but whatever it was, I'm sure it was awesome.
Oh, man, I can't even do it again.
That's all right.
It's all right. I think I was talking about Malcolm Butler.
Oh, well, you were on the wrong Malcolm. See, so it's a good thing. It was Malcolm Smith, linebacker for the Niners, who the Raiders got rid of last year.
Yeah. Facebook was looking out for me for once before I made a fool of myself.
All right, so I didn't hear a thing. Sticking with the silver and black.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Safety Keith McGill has a Jones fracture and is going to require foot surgery. I think he gets cut. I don't think he's going to make the team, man. He had a rough year last year. I think he ends up on the chopping block, and I don't think McGill's going to make it. Not with all the defensive backs we signed and drafted. I don't think he's gonna make it.
Yeah, no. I doubt it.
I don't think he'll make it.
Yeah.
He's going.
We already talked about Anquan Bolden?
No, but we can go there right now. Actually, before we
Yeah.
touch on Bolden, let's touch on a little tidbit right before that. Same team, the Bills, because this may have led to Bolden. Sammy Watkins, again, tweaking his left ankle, and he's out of practice.
Yeah, Sammy Watkins, he doesn't play in games. He plays in games every now and again. Sad thing is, when healthy, he is by far the best wide receiver they've got. Bring in Anquan Bolden, and if Sammy Watkins is healthy, which he can only stay healthy for 2 to 3 weeks at a time.
Well, and I think that's
his only downfall.
Like you said, I think that's why they went and got Bolden, because Bolden is a tough dude, and he will play.
He's dependable.
Yeah.
He is dependable.
You're going to get your money.
He's one of the toughest guys in the NFL. Anquan Bolden had half his face like caved in from something, or his jaw. He broke his jaw like 80 places or something like that.
Kurt Warner almost retired because of that play. When he got laid out. Yeah. Kurt Warner lost sleep for nights, and Anquan Bolden laid in the end zone like he was dead.
That's who should come out of retirement. Next quarterback goes down, they need to call up Kurt Warner and his wife.
Come on. No.
Yeah.
Did you see?
Oh, Kurt.
Man. Did you see Kurt Warner's hairdo with the Hall of Fame ceremony? I mean, what the hell was up with that?
Oh, no.
That's my what the hell for tonight. What the hell was up with his wife's hairdo? Looked like Billy Idol got crazy with the razor, man. It was something else. It was not good. Not good.
Did you see,
somebody holding on to their youth way too long.
Did you see Blaine Gabbert in the Hall of Fame game?
Yes, I did.
He went like 11 of 13 or something like that.
Well, I mean, that's why Gabbert's got a job and Colin Kaepernick doesn't. I guess. That and he didn't take a knee. Yeah.
Well, he didn't take a knee. You're right. And he did this against like third and fourth stringers.
Well, yeah, it's a bunch of insurance salesmen that he...
Yeah, guys that would be selling you a car in the offseason. Yeah, he looked good because he was playing against bums.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, that's how guys get jobs for a season, is they look good against bums, and then get on the roster. All you got to do is get on that roster. You get on that roster.
Yep. And be a backup.
You can hang around and make some money.
Everybody loves the backup. Yeah, but he went 11 of 13. Had a touchdown, I think. So, that was a pretty entertaining, I mean, wow, it wasn't a blowout or anything. It was actually a competitive game. So, Arizona should have won.
Yeah, absolutely. Jordan Reed for the Redskins. He's banged up as well. They're saying he's going to return soon. We'll see.
Jordan Reed will be back week 1.
He better, man, because he's damn near all they got.
He is a flip-flop and, like, tank top kind of guy in the offseason. He doesn't want to put on the pads yet. Of course he's got a limp.
That might be
because it's August. Yeah, come late August, September, he'll start getting healthy. Preseason, he'll go in for a series. You know, he's absolutely injury prone. But hey, I'm saying he's not a hard worker. Jordan Reed he kind of just coasts, man. I don't like his attitude.
Yeah.
Terrell Pryor is a better player.
They do have Terrell Pryor. I'm curious to see how Terrell Pryor does now that, I mean, they've lost a lot of talent at wide receiver with Deshaun Jackson leaving. How Terrell Pryor is going to be able to handle being a bigger part of the passing game. I'm a little curious as to how that's going to shake out. So we'll see.
Yeah, and teams now know that.
So, Well, I was having connection issues there with Prime, and getting towards the end of the show there. So we lost him. Don't know what happened there, but just disappeared. But like we were saying, Jordan Reed, terribly injury prone, and they're saying he'll be back soon. Like Prime said, he'll probably be back by the first of the season. We'll see. Now, in contract news, Linval Joseph, big defensive lineman for the Vikings, signed a $50 million extension to his contract. 4 years, he's getting paid, and obviously Minnesota thought he's the guy they want to have on their team, securing up the defensive line for years to come. So it's really about it for the big contract news for the day. Now, tomorrow, make sure you tune in tomorrow, as every Tuesday is the Raider Nation report and news, everything Silver and Black, as we squeeze every little ounce of Silver and Black news out of everything going on, and it will be solid Silver and Black full hour tomorrow with the Commish. Solid full hour with the Commish. It will be broadcasting from the Raider Reaction page, shared onto the Oakland Raiders page and a couple other pages until Oakland Raiders football gets back up and running, and then we'll be right back there where we were before. Figured we'll use this unfortunate incident to draw hopefully a little extra attention to the Raider Reaction page. So if you have not liked up the Raider Reaction page, please do so. If you like the Raider Reaction page, please be so kind as to go and leave us a nice review. 5 stars, preferably, because we've got a solid 5-star rating going now. So, please help me keep it going. I appreciate any second you guys stop in. So, I always appreciate you guys sharing. Look at that, 93 shares tonight. You guys are freaking amazing. You guys are amazing. Look at 93 shares, not even on our regular page, and you guys are still helping get us out there. That's why Raider Reaction is even still here, is because we got the Raider Nation. We got the greatest fan base freaking ever, and I'm just one of them. And I happen to take the time to dig into the little nuts and bolts and the little details, the cool little stories about the team that we love, and hopefully I'm going to share some of that with you guys, when you have a chance to stop in. So, tomorrow night, like I said, a solid hour with the Commish, everything Silver and Black. Then back again on Wednesday, hopefully with a better connection, because Facebook's it's been terrible lately. But Ghost of the Post, as always, again on Wednesday, with a Prime cut as well. A little special extra nugget that we hand the stage to Prime. He runs with the Prime cut. What's up, Raiderette Stephanie? Then on Thursday, we're going to mix it up. I've got some different plans in the work for Thursday. T-Well's still going to be a part of our Thursday. We're still going to have Franchise Face-Off. It's going to be a part of Thursday. But Thursday is going to be a much different thing. And that's in the works. So that's probably the biggest changes that are coming. Because I have told you that here in the coming weeks, we are adding a resident college football guru to the Raider Reaction. I did tell you that. I also told you that sometimes I make you wait until the absolute end to tell you that I want the number that Jerry Porter wore when he was a rookie before he wore 84. What number did he wear before he wore 84? And you only got 5 minutes left to come up with it. No, before he wore 84. I want Jerry Porter's jersey that he wore when he first came in No, was not 82. I got a football card with it on it to prove it. It's not 84. It was in the 80s. I will give you that. You got 5 minutes to come up with it. That's your tally for the night. I'll let you play amongst yourselves till I see the number. Boom! Popeye has the tally for the night. 86. What's the number? 86 was the number. See, what you guys know is a very... I see you guys because you're trying to goat me into it. And oh, don't forget, Jukebox does this all the time. But you see, right here, underneath this camera, is this thing, this little sign here that says, "Don't forget the prize pack challenge." So, they are sitting there ready to go. But as I was saying, things are changing up on Thursdays. Going to add a little extra freshness because we have added some team members. Like I said, we are adding a resident college football guru to Raider Reaction, who's going to be joining us soon. Possibly this week. We'll see. Of course, we got T-Well, and we've also added, because he did such an unbelievable job filling in for Prime on Ghost to the Post on Mondays for the 3 Monday episodes that Prime was out, NorCal Raider Rick is also joined the Raider Reaction team. Still doing his thing over on One Nation Live, but he's going to be a permanent fixture in some capacity on Raider Reaction on a weekly basis. So we've got to figure out how to fit him in the mix as well, because I've only got so much time to fit all these guys in, because I got to have my time too. Raider Reaction I got to have my time. So Tuesday, Tuesday's got to be full silver and black. We got to kill on that. So I got to get NorCal in on the lineup. We're adding our college resident guru. So and plus Friday has been a hit with the Black Fridays and the Silver and Black Theater with me and the Commish Jr. Those have been a hit. You guys seem to love those, and we've got another solid one, a new game dug out of the archives, the Silver and Black archives for Friday. We got one queued up. We've already picked which one, and I think you guys will enjoy it. It'll be a fun game to watch, and we'll watch the first part of it on Friday, and finish it up the following Friday. So you got make sure you tune in on Friday for Silver and Black Theater with myself and the Commish Jr. as we break down another great game out of the Silver and Black archives. CL, we got to get it done. Because actually, CL, what you should do this week is pop up on the 6th show that I have. Because obviously, I'm in this time slot 5 nights a week, 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern. And then there's that one thing I got going on the One Nation Live. The after hours. The Raider Reaction after hours. We were all cordially invited to come to the after hours party where we kick it back. It's a much more informal format. You can slide in to the Ultra VIP Lounge, kick it in the video format. You can call in and use the audio format, and we can talk about what you want to talk about. Let you bring the fire. So that is every late night Thursday, 9 o'clock Pacific, midnight Eastern, on One Nation Live. Anybody there can come in and join the Commish in the Ultra VIP Lounge. Just got to get past the Raider Reaction bouncers, Juan and Rasputin. That's all. And I want to talk to each and every one of you. I love the after hours on One Nation Live. It personally is my favorite show of the week. I love being able to come on and talk to Raider Nation. I love having the guys call in. I love having you guys come on the show with me. It's it's personally my favorite. I get to kick back and I get to watch and listen to you guys. So, it's up being on the other side of the coin. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I got a solid hour of silver and black juice to squeeze. Let's get into everything Raiders tomorrow. Because we got the first preseason game on Saturday. It's time to get ready. It's game time. Peace. Love. Raider Nation.